One of my promises to myself during this time of slow travel was to engage in self-discovery. I told myself that every quarter I would attend a retreat or course that helps me grow in some aspect of my personal life. And that promise led me here, to my first ever Tantra retreat, the Green Tara Teachers Training by Evolved Beings, guided by the incredible Shaktis Mohini and Afke. But let me be honest, I had some serious resistance to this at first. When my partner encouraged me to go, my mind immediately jumped to all the misconceptions I had about Tantra. To me, it seemed like a space people went for, a big orgy. But when I learned that this was an all-women's retreat and a training program, meaning I'd actually learned tools that I could incorporate into my business, I decided to take the leap. Our first activity was to beautify our sacred space, transforming it into a place where we'd meet every day to share, learn, and heal. There was something so intentional about this process. It immediately made me feel more connected to what we were about to embark on. Then came another unexpected moment. We were asked to dance and sing. At first I felt awkward, like, why are we doing this? But as I moved and let go, I can feel the tension melting away. This was our first step towards breaking down walls and truly seeing each other, not just as strangers, but as women on the same journey. As the days went on, the sessions became more intense. And this is where I really started peeling back the layers of myself that I didn't even know existed. 2 sessions in particular shook me to my core: the womb healing and the emotional release exercises. It's shocking how much pain, trauma, and unspoken emotions we carry in our wombs as women. And the worst part, we are rarely given a space to express it. In one session, we were encouraged to pound our fists into pillows, scream, cry, let it all out. I had no idea how much anger, sadness, and past pain was trapped inside me. And when I finally released it, I felt lighter, like an extra layer of weight I had carried for years had been lifted. And then there was a connection to Mother Earth, the elements, and my sisters. Women I had never met before were now holding me, supporting me, loving me like family. Isn't this crazy? 7 days ago, we were strangers. Now we were bonded as if we had known each other forever. During the retreat, we also experienced a sacred Hindu festival called Mahashivaratri, which is a festival celebrating annually a worship to deity Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo.
Welcome to this beautiful evening of Mahashivratri. So as maybe Afke has said, and I was also saying in the afternoon, so today in India we celebrate Mahashivratri, which is basically the evening or the meeting they consider when Shiva and Shakti got married, and Shiva did this dance also of Tandava, the supreme dance of the Lord Shiva, and with the damru and his hair open, and it's like the wild. And so we celebrate this evening as a meeting of Shiva and Shakti, the divine union of the feminine and masculine. And how in India they celebrate is they fast today, and the whole night we do the chants, the temples are open the full night. We do chant, we do mantras of Om Namah Shivaya, and it's considered as a beautiful evening, the remembrance of the Shiva and Shakti, whatever we want to symbolize it for. So Om Namah Shivaya is basically the chant. Om is the universal sound, And Nama is Namaste, like to your feet, and Shivaya is the name of the Shiva. So, hey Lord Shiva, basically, I am bowing down to your feet. So, Om Namah Shivaya. So we will start with only this chant of Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
At the end of the 14 days, I officially graduated from the training. And let me tell you, this was probably one of the hardest things I've done in a long time. Not because of the coursework, but because it forced me to confront the deepest parts of myself, the parts I had buried so long ago. But in the end, I walked away with so much more than a certificate. I walked away with a renewed sense of purpose, to be more connected to myself, to feel into my emotions rather than suppress them, to express my boundaries unapologetically, to break free from old conditioning and step into my power, and most importantly, to use this knowledge to empower more women. As I danced away on that final night, surrounded by my sisters, I felt like I was dancing into a new version of myself, a woman ready to stand fully in her truth while also embracing the mistakes and lessons that will come along the way. So guys, that was my first Tantra retreat. One that I never expected to change me this much. If you've ever been curious about Tantra, let go of the misconceptions. Find a safe space. I highly recommend Evolved Beings retreats, workshops, online courses, festivals. It's really not what you think. It's about self-connection, healing, and empowerment. And if you are on a journey of self-discovery, I highly encourage you to take the leap. It just might transform you in ways you've never imagined. In my next video, I interview Mohini, the creatress and Shakti who birthed this whole project of Evolved Beings and a perfect sisterhood that welcomes us women. So do check it out. And until next time, sending you all my love, light, and fearless truth.
Make sure to subscribe and like.